Hey, this is Ken, your friend and brother from another mother, and I want to give you a little bonus episode, a little extra something in place of an episode that would show up about this time of the year. There are 2 YouTube videos that I want you to check out to kind of give an explanation of what's going on, and this is going to fill in all those spots in case you missed it. The videos can be found at blackmanwithagun.tv.
blackmanwithagun.com. Ken Blanchard's Pro Gun Podcast.
This has been an interesting year. Started off right before Christmas. What happened? Well, let me start off with this one. Just recently, I had a chance to go to the range, and it was unlike normal because I wasn't going for fun. I was going to re-qualify. Got a part-time gig, work as a security officer, and we have to qualify once a year. Piece of cake, right? Shooting other people's ammo? Good stuff. The bad thing is when you don't practice. And I discovered something new. I need glasses. Marksmanship skills are still important. The fundamentals are still important. I don't care how long you've been shooting. Position, grip, sight picture, sight alignment, your breathing, trigger control. All of that is still very, very important. And when you don't do it, your target suffers. Your score suffers. I know all this. I know better. I got no excuse. So I'm going to make a conscious decision and definitely practice more in 2018. Going to put it in the schedule to go to the range probably at least once a payday. Oh, and the eyeglass thing, let me tell you. We're at the 7-yard line. No problem. We move back to the 15-yard line. The target's face. I draw and pull one round. And I look at the front sight, and my eyes looked at the target, which I shouldn't have done, but they did, and I couldn't see it. It was beyond foggy. It was just a blur, and it freaked me out. So the second shot was all muscle memory. So I cleared and holstered, ready for the second volley, second stage of fire. The target's faced. And in my mind, I'm like, wow, I can no longer see what I used to see. Mess with my head. Pow, pow. Scan and holster. What happened? Move back to the 25-yard line. Now I'm really freaking out because now I'm looking at the target, which I never should have in the beginning. This will actually help me later because I know that I'm supposed to be focusing on my front sight and not looking at the target. It's going to help me look at the front sight. So this time I went back and got my reading glasses and put them on. So I had a crystal clear view of my front and rear sight on the last few shots. And I didn't have a problem, but I still felt weird because of my eyesight. See, if you woke up in the morning and anything was different in the way that you saw, it would freak you out. Even though you still could function, your mind is still playing tricks on you, still talking to you. That's what happened to me at the range. So I'm going to have to find some time to go find an optometrist and get the right prescription so I can get my eyesight back. And this is a guy who used to have 20/10 vision. It's been slowly degrading as all people who have aging eyes. I think the official term is presbyopia, but I ain't trying to hear that. But I got it. And of course, it's a natural part of the aging process, but who wants to come to grips with, wow, I'm no longer how I used to be. That's what I'm dealing with right now. And it's okay. I just had to get over myself. Maybe it was my eyesight was the reason I missed that little email that told me that I was about to lose my websites back on January 1st. Did I tell you about that already? Yeah, blackmanwithagun.com disappeared on January 1st, and I have been restoring it for the last couple of weeks. And most of the posts that I have, the really old ones from like 2010 and beyond, are gone. And all the good ones from David Cole are missing as well. So I'm working on finding those and populating it back. But it's a cleaner, faster site, and that's a good thing. So even with some bad, we got some good that happened. One of the great new things that's happening right now is that Michael J. Woodland is on fire for this video thing. He's trying to pull me into the 22nd century. And we just did a video and came out pretty good, except for my side of the thing. I didn't have the lighting right, and I used the old sheet for a background, and it looks horrible. But hey, you got to start from somewhere. And hopefully, at least twice a month, you will get a video from us. So join blackmanwithagun.tv on our YouTube channel and see where we go from there. We got some good plans of doing some stuff together this year. He's definitely the Nightwing to the Batman here. That's a DC Comics reference in case you don't know. Oh yeah, and I know that the audio is bad too, but I'll fix all that. You got to start from somewhere. And this week, in case you didn't know, it is SHOT Show 2018. And I'm going to actually piggyback off of stuff from my friend Richard, who's going to be there this year. And he's covering all the cool stuff. You can find out his webpage at gunholstersandgear.com. And you'll see stuff that is hot, it's new, and that Richard has access to. Gunsholstersandgear.com. So all you guys and girls at SHOT Show this year, just want to send you some love. Hoping you come back safe and you got some great stories to tell. Oh, why didn't I go? Well, I'm kind of working on something else right now. I have a thing called BlanchardMinistries.com, and I'm working on creating a nonprofit to build an online church, pretty much, through the podcast and through online media. And I'm also working at Blanchard.media. I'm working on a podcasting editing business. Yeah. If you have a podcast, if you have a blog and you want some help with graphics or to edit your podcast, I got a service for that. So I'm kind of putting some stuff in place for the rest of the year. And I thought I'd just hold off on the trip. And the next trip that I do have will be to Podfest down in Florida in February. Speaking of ministry, there's quite a few people in my circle that are going through some cancer. We have a close friend of mine, a Marine buddy that we used to live together when we were in the barracks in London, England, Marine Security Guard Battalion, 30 years ago. Well, he has stage 4 lung cancer right now. So I have a GoFundMe account for him in the name of GoFundMe.com/Keith English. And you'll see a link to that in the show notes. Been working on that one pretty hard since Christmas Day. And we're trying to get money to pay off his mortgage. Keith texted me the other day his negative report from his oncologist. Says he has between 3 to 6 months left. And he doesn't want to leave his family stranded, stuck with the house note. So we're crowdfunding it. We're trying to raise some money. Another good friend of mine, you've seen him on my videos. He and his wife just coming through some breast cancer. And she's cancer-free now. Been through radiation and chemo. Maybe you know of the armed American radio guy, Mark Walters. His wife has just been diagnosed, and he's going through some stuff at his household. And there's quite a few other family members who are going through. And my job as a minister, the pastor of Patriots, Pistoleros, and Paladins, is busy. Making sure that I encourage, pray for, and take care of the people in our community. So that's what I'm working on right now. And please check out the video on blackmanwithagun.tv. You'll see the one I did. This is not episode 554. And also the one with Michael. Michael's just shining on this thing, man. He's just doing awesome. And I'm looking like a sleepy old drunk dude. But that's the latest video. I just wanted to give you something to let you know what's going on with your friend and your brother from another mother. So that you know that I'm okay. And things are just getting in order. We're just changing up a little bit in 2018. And I'm hoping that you're warm wherever you're at. That you're safe wherever you're at. Still working on a schedule for the video and the podcast. So they're probably alternating. The video one week, the podcast the next, etc. As soon as I get that going, I'll get it going. Then you'll see what I'm doing. Don't forget that this show is sponsored by United States Concealed Carry Association. You can join them by checking out our link at uscca.blackmanwithagun.com. Please do so, and I get the credit for it. Thanks. For a while now, I've been using Patreon to fund the hosting and some of the stuff that I do here on the site. And I want to start thanking those who belong to the Patreon family. I want to give a quick shout out to 3 of the patrons, Timothy M., to Keela C., and Milton. Thank you for being a part of the Patreon family. All right, that's it for this week. Just wanted to give you a quick shout out and let you know that your brother is still kicking and doing all right. Just that I'm working on a ministry thing. And I will not be a chat show, but I will send updates as I learn them from gunsholstersandgear.com. My man Richard Johnson and Randall, who are doing it up in Vegas. Please check out blackmailthegun.com. Let me know what you think of the new site. And if you're so inclined, check out blanchardministries.com as well.
This portion of the show is sponsored by CrossbreedHolsters.com. Crossbreed Holsters has gained national recognition as a maker of the best and most functional concealment holsters available on the market today. Each holster is handcrafted to ensure your firearm is safe and secure while carrying, combined with the best customer service in the industry. Visit CrossbreedHolsters.com.
And while I'm journeying through here for your charge, make sure you check out the Women's Gun Show. It's a podcast available wherever you can find your gun show podcast, and it's pretty cool. It's run by Carrie Lightfoot and Barbara Baird, and they are the 2 powerhouses behind the Well-Armed Women and the Women's Outdoor News franchises. And they're both part of the Gun Podcast Network. All right, I'll be talking to you again soon. Shalom, baby.
Until next time, friends.
To keep in touch with Ken and his cause, head over to blackmanwithagun.com.